Alright tout le monde, je suis Jocelyn et on se retrouve sur la suite de The Invincible. Donc on s'avait laissé dernièrement, on a presque crevé. On a passé proche de la mort. Là on a trouvé un véhicule, on a fait une petite sieste à l'intérieur durant une nuit de pluie. Et là, notre capitaine nous répond pas. Ah, ok.
Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Koval. C'est qui ça déjà, Koval? Ah, c'est... je me souviens plus.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Ah, c'est magnifique.
Among other things,
And? How is he?
he's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon.
Wow.
All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Ah, t'es sérieux? La zone cible? Ah, je peux même pas tourner, c'était ici. Colin, c'est là que tu me dis d'aller voir?
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander.
Good.
I'll just pack Archie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you?
Bien sûr.
Yes, sir?
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. We were supposed to return a long time ago. And that's what I want. I want all of us to return home, dead or alive.
Ça a coûté cher la mission.
Just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Archie with other tasks.
Wait, what? Ouais, la base de l'Alliance. L'atterrissage. D'après moi, on a une fin si on va là. Puis d'après moi, on a une fin alternative si on va là. On va aller voir. Let's go, man.
I won't need the lander, Astrogator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Yes, sir. This is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life, but also
merde.
the rest of the crew's.
I'll understand if you find it necessary to leave. I would do it if I were you.
Well, then you're lucky I'm me. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
Ah, il est cool, il est vraiment cool, le capitaine. Gros, on a perdu, là, 2 membres d'équipage. On peut pas laisser la mission en vain comme ça, là. Il faut aller au fond de l'histoire. On n'a pas le choix.
You're approaching their coordinates. Yes, sir.
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination, you want to remain professional.
Whoops, c'est pas là.
Cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
On va survivre. On est capable. Fait que là, l'Alliance est déjà arrivée.
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
La planque. C'est ici qu'on se cache ou?
Not the best place to stop.
Non?
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
Ouais, c'est là, c'est bien correct. On est correct.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
Faudrait que je regarde plus près.
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not every...
Oh, shit. I think I'm too... It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped.
C'est tout? Ok. Je vois rien. Ok.
There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Wow.
Great. They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard
I see
duty.
someone.
Just one?
Oh, c'est un robot.
Oh, yes.
Is that all?
I think so.
Then please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Whoops. Salut.
Too bad I don't have a white flag.
Merde. Merde, on s'est fait spot. Je pense qu'on n'était pas à bonne place. Je pense qu'on n'était pas à bonne place. On est dans le caca, je crois. Dans la marde. Là, est-ce qu'on peut y aller ou...
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen. But I know their methods of interrogation, and in all fairness...
Astrogator, I believe in the face of a common threat, we'll find a common language, and we can simply cooperate, pushing political animosities aside.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
On va coopérer, on n'est pas vraiment en position de combattre. Mais là, je m'en vais comme ça, là. On va continuer, là.
Since we have no idea what's going to happen, I want you to know that you were always a fair commander, even if you were quite strict. I guess what I'm trying to say is...
Please, stop, Doctor. You can tell me when you get back. in person. Understood?
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Non, il n'y a pas personne.
Don't get out yet. Could be some kind of trick.
Not a living soul.
Better for your safety if they make the first move. If you really don't see anyone.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Est-ce qu'on peut aller examiner... Non. Check bien ça s'ils sont pas fait tuer, man, toute la gang encore.
I'm going in. Clear. For now.
La mort du soleil. Au réacteur, machin chose responsable de l'article scandaleux. Salissant mon nom. Ah man, le texte il est long. Quand c'est long là. Oh my god. Ah dude, je sais que ça serait important de le lire là. Je vous le laisse. Je vous le laisse là, mais...
I can't hear anyone either.
Moi je le lis pas. C'est bien bizarre. T'es passé quelque chose avec eux aussi ou... On peut aller ici.
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... Oh, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach. Or they took it.
Ok, comment que je sais pour... Attends, déséquiper, grimper? Pas switcher, non? Je peux rien faire avec ça? Ah, attends, je peux passer à un autre. Ah, ok. C'est comme ça. Ah!
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
On va en essayer un autre. On les check toutes.
A view from above. It's a flying probe. I'm betting it's the one that detected my presence.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Yeah, cool.
I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
Et voilà. Je suis quand même curieux de regarder les autres. Bon, lui, il n'y a rien. Mais là, je n'ai skippé un sans faire par exprès. Et voilà. Et lui, il n'y a rien. Ok. Bon, on a tout vérifié. Mais là, avant, je vais quand même essayer de faire le tour. Allez, il y a plein de stocks partout, man. La base est grande.
Moving on. Still quiet. It's eerie.
On va faire le tour. Ah! Ok, non. C'est le désordre ici.
Empty. Everywhere, just...
Oh, désolé. Toute matière peut devenir un trou noir. Peut absorber la lumière grâce à la gravité. La combustion d'une étoile. Il parle d'un soleil. Un trou noir pourrait bien absorber une étoile, telle de la taille du soleil.
empty.
Je pense qu'il y a un problème plus dangereux
An entire base.
que le métal.
Maybe they went back to the Invincible. If something in this base or
Et ça, c'est le gros texte que...
near it was a critical threat to them.
Have you seen any signs of a struggle? Damaged equipment?
No, not at all. The equipment looks like it was used quite recently.
Bon, on a la sonde ici. On va aller voir.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
Effectivement. Pardon. Ah, c'est nous. Notre troc. Y'a rien.
It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. There wasn't much of it, really.
Non, on n'a rien trouvé. Ah, c'est le robot de tantôt, ça.
The silhouette I saw,
Yes?
it's just a robot.
Ok, et puis... dysfonctionnel. Je vais y aller. Il veut pas. Ah!
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it.
T'es sérieux? Tout était là.
Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. The coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. Huh. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now. The
No.
prognosis is cautious, but his condition has stabilized.
I can't believe you lied to me. More than anything, I'm glad he's alive. I would have gone back for him, you know.
I do, which was the very reason why I couldn't tell you. I wanted to send a lander for him once you were safe. You wouldn't have listened to me otherwise, just like you didn't listen before. Giving away your tank, going to the Alliance base.
I admit, you had your reasons to believe I'd disobey you. Doesn't mean I like it one bit.
Pardon, on a une carte ici? Les coordonnées? Ah ah!
Record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Le vaisseau mère.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Wow, ok, on va commencer avec ça ici.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So, that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision.
Ah, c'est cool.
I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Non, je penserais pas.
Let's not get paranoid, Astrogator. I think they had something else in mind.
Non, on peut pas interagir avec, y a rien avec ça, la photo? Non, ok. Vérifier le niveau supérieur. Comment je fais pour quitter ça? Je suis pas capable de quitter. Y a-t-il un bug? C'est quoi? Bon. C'est compliqué, je faisais F, je faisais Space, je faisais n'importe quoi. Bon, on va aller voir le niveau supérieur. Ah, là on peut désactiver le dôme. Good.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Jasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator. Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Parce que je l'ai coupé au montage, là, je me suis promené un peu partout, j'étais allé dans le chemin là-bas, j'étais allé là-bas.
And our satellite will be over their ship.
Puis ah, c'est ça, je me demandais, je te crée, mais il parle pas du dôme, c'est quoi?
Clouds are low.
Puis finalement, ben c'est bon. C'est juste parce que j'avais oublié qu'il y avait une échelle, puis là je cherchais un peu quoi faire.
Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either.
Ah, là, je vais juste sortir d'ici.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Alright, bon. Là, nous, on est ici. Wow, ok. Le convoi qui est parti par là. Puis t'as la base là-bas. Le convoi, on doit le suivre. Mais là, pour tout de suite... Ok, c'est ça, convoi. Là, on va suivre la base. Oups, c'était pas ça que je voulais, désolé. La base, elle nous mène où? Et ça, c'est notre chemin à nous autres. Ah, on a fait du chemin, hein?
Traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought, but quite disturbing.
Bon, là on va aller au dôme. Et là on va aller à la base numéro 2 avant. Avant de suivre le chemin du convoi. Donc là, j'ai tout vérifié ça tantôt. C'est juste que j'avais coupé ça au montage parce qu'il n'y avait rien qui se passait. Je faisais juste me promener partout. Et hop. Ok, bon. À partir d'ici... Ah non, le convoi... Ok, ouais, le convoi, il est parti par là. Puis là-bas, c'est les sites.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Bon, qu'est-ce qu'on va découvrir? C'est eux autres qui ont tout fait ce chemin-là?
Down you go, oh bright sun. Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy. The field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. The night is not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
J'aime ça d'entendre chanter. C'est réconfortant. Ah ah!
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Une pointe jalouse. Une pointe de jalousie.
Isn't that jealousy speaking, sir?
Not at all. Good one.
Est-ce qu'on peut aller dans ce petit camp-là? Non, la porte a l'air fermée. Ah, non!
Two modules were placed nearby. The first one looks residential.
Ping? C'est quoi ça? Ah, c'est Pong! Hey, ça joue pas bien, là. Sérieux, là, ça joue vraiment pas bien. Ok, c'est comme ça. Je pensais que fallait que je tourne avec ma souris. Oh, j'ai à Pong! Le premier jeu vidéo jamais créé. Ah, gros, je veux gagner, là. Hop. Crème, il est bon. Ben oui, man. Ben là, oublie ça, c'est impossible de gagner, là.
When you admire a beautiful view,
Ok, désolé.
it seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes.
Bon, fait qu'il y avait un petit easter egg, c'est cool, on l'a trouvé, je suis content.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Ah, il est jaloux. Je comprends, c'est normal. C'est comme moi qui est jaloux avec d'autres YouTubers. Oh! Quand que les YouTubers ils reçoivent des jeux à l'avance gratuits, puis ils jouent, là, je suis jaloux.
Interesting.
Puis qui gagnent l'argent avec ça, là.
They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest.
Attends, j'ai pas bien vu.
It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also,
Wow!
Yes.
so a robot or something else that finally looks familiar.
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
How far to that convoy?
Oh, not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground.
Y'a quoi là-bas? Si je regarde ma map, y'a quelque chose là-bas. On va aller vérifier. Je suis très curieux. Et non, rien d'intéressant. Ben, d'après moi, là. Y'a rien ici? Quoi qu'ils ont fait une grosse... un endroit vaste comme ça pour rien. On peut pas descendre. Bon ben je revenais sur mes pas là, je suis allé vérifier ça ici pour rien finalement.
I heard that the difference between past, present and future is nothing but a persistent illusion.
That's a quote, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it came to mind.
Là, c'est qui le chemin? Ah, ici. Bon, on va suivre le convoi là parce que là, je fais le tour par rapport à avoir trouvé quelque chose qui ont extracté que j'aurais pu voir direct sur le chemin. Ben, on a trouvé Pong, le jeu Pong. Il n'y a rien d'autre d'intéressant, fait qu'on va juste suivre le chemin du convoi. Intéressant. Je me demande que ça aurait fait si on aurait été dans la zone d'atterrissage. Le jeu, il aurait juste fini. Ah, j'aime la couleur rouge avec le bleu. Le ciel bleu turquoise, là.
Focus.
C'est vraiment cool. On a eu un loading.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Tant que ça lag de même, c'est parce que c'est en train de loader. Donc on est rentré dans une deuxième partie de la map. Ben, une nouvelle partie, je voulais dire, pas la deuxième.
So I'd rather keep going and stop for a pointless reconnaissance. The tactical report is that I'll be at their location in a few minutes, and then I'll find out whether they're still there.
It's a rather modest tactical report, but I won't insist. Please keep going.
On peut pas... Ok, je pensais qu'on avait le choix de sortir. Désolé. Quand je pensais sortir, elle avait... pour trouver peut-être un point de repère ou je le sais pas, mais non, ok, ça n'a pas rapport.
I'm nearing the destination. From now on, I'll be on foot.
Good. It's better to approach with caution.
Actually, I don't have a choice. The road...
Oh, la radiation est folle.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Seeing people who are alive and mentally sound is something I'm always counting on, Astrogator. They may be my only chance. And not only mine. You have other subordinates who need help.
Ah, désolé, j'ai skippé là, mais je voulais voir qu'est-ce qui était écrit, mais c'est trop long. Mon amour, par conséquent, mon amour, sois tranquille.
Yes, fully
Minute
aware.
d'amour.
However, you must keep in mind that alive and mentally sound members of the Alliance are still a threat.
Alright, bon ben, c'est parti.
And there's another mobile antimatter cannon.
Another one? How many of those did they... Is it active?
Dead, fortunately.
I admire your composure.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now. Dissociation is something we all do. Hang on, someone's here.
Quelqu'un là?
Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
Oh man, il est décapité!
After seeing their base, I had a feeling it might end like this. Still, I wonder, what were they looking for? Was it that they killed them? Just what the hell?
Un autre. Wow. Des choses à faire avec lui? Ouais.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
Allez. Qu'est-ce qu'on a?
They were preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Trouver le tout créé, ben oui, on l'a trouvé tantôt.
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish.
Ah! Ils ont rapporté quelque chose, c'est quoi?
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's...
Oh non!
The transport's leaving.
Non, j'ai skippé le dialogue, merde! Ah, je suis désolé.
Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from... whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should...
One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only... total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
Non.
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew.
Ah, c'est le dude qui manque le bras. Ok, je pense que je comprends. Je pense que les structures métalliques de la planète dégagent quelque chose qui donne aux robots, en fait. Ils dégagent un truc, le métal, à des robots qui sont influencés par qu'est-ce que les structures métalliques dégagent, puis ça tourne les robots contre les humains, peut-être?
Shooting them. One by one. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
J'ai skippé un dialogue sans faire exprès. Est-ce que je peux le récupérer? Oui, merci.
It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna.
Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender.
Oh non.
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
Non, la prochaine photo, on le voit se faire décapiter.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
Hein?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away.
Oh, damn, ok. Comment qu'il me prend en photo?
Right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
C'est bien elle? Ouais.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something's still active. Take your time, Yasna.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
Je peux pas avancer plus vite.
He's in Arctan. Coming at me. Ha. Carry. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too.
Ah, j'ai été trop vite.
Like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. No. I'm better now.
Il y a des buissons.
Can you tell me what's in there?
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
Je pense que c'est vraiment là le métal. Ça rend les robots défectueux.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Ok, man, je me demandais c'était quoi. Bien l'emplacement. Y a-t-il d'autres choses à vérifier ici? Je vais continuer. Ah, il y a beaucoup de stock. Wow.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Et merde.
Can you please check them, Yasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right.
Ok, on reporte pas qu'il y a un autre cadavre?
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Ah, il y a des racines là.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yes, sir. Are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Exact. Elle a raison de faire ça aussi.
Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Ah non. Là, je peux pas rien faire.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
You must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good.
Faut le suivre.
Please follow it.
Pourquoi ce son-là? Oh, c'est imposant. Oh non.
Oh, fuck! Fuck, it's getting up!
What? The robot?
No, the antimat!
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. Fast.
No!
Yasna? Are you alive?
Ah merde, je peux pas y aller.
Destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh fuck.
Oh no. No way, you're a fine astrogate. You always have been.
No way.
What are you saying, Doctor?
You've always been a great support for the entire crew.
No. Don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up. You can't.
C'était pas ça que je voulais dire la première fois.
Sorry. Fucking sorry.
Hein?
It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept the mission. I brought us here. Goddamn clever.
Non, je dis rien.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, safe now.
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all
What?
ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Merritt ne peut pas vous pardonner non plus. Ah, on pardonne.
Oh, to hell with it. I can't really blame you. After all, you're the commander. It's your job to make decisions like that. And live with the consequences.
Right. It means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna. Thank you.
Mais c'est écouter quand même 2 membres de son équipage.
So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them.
Au début, je voulais pas dire... je voulais dire la sonde pourrait pas me sauver cette fois. C'est ça que je voulais dire. Avec la roulette de la souris, j'ai de la misère à faire mes choix.
The first anti-map told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
What?
Actually, it's right in front of me.
Pas le note, ça? Non. Y'a rien.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the slides.
We encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site.
Non, on va tout écouter.
Material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site. Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates. Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery.
Oh? I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay. And then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... this is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
Wow.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy. Antka, come in. Are you there? Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart. Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base. But why? What happened? Scouts came back from this whole city. Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in.
Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, Field measurements showed above average values. At first, I thought it was a sensoric malfunction. After all, the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So, all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being, such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
En théorie.
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats. All that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Je l'avais dit que c'était les... qu'est-ce qui dégageait? Ah, c'est ça les mouches? Non, ça c'est comme des feuilles, c'est pas des mouches, sinon on se ferait attaquer.
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like, from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
What the heck?
It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
Il y a quelqu'un.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
Non, c'est un robot.
Now.
Ici, il y a un robot.
I can see broken containers.
Ah, c'est les mouches. Ils ont tout contaminé.
No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theory, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
Pas mal sûr que les mouches se sont échappées.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Ouais!
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutiovis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material. and they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source, and so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
Bon, est-ce qu'on peut regarder les autres trucs?
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
Ah ouais. Ah, un autre cadavre. Oh man, il y en a beaucoup, hein? Ah, ils ont envoyé l'Invincible. Ils savaient que c'était dangereux comme mission. Ils ont envoyé l'Invincible, leur unité la plus dangereuse. Ils se sont tous fait tuer quand même. Oh, on est où ici?
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. This registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Come here, little probie.
Ah merde, allez, viens ici.
Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller. I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Ah, cool.
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure.
Ok. Compris.
How about I act according to my judgment, and you patiently await my request for help, sir?
We can do that too. You're right, Dustin. You're there. You make the decision.
Thank you, sir.
Ah! C'est pas ça que j'ai dit. J'ai dit je m'en occupe. C'est mon choix de réponse.
Is the probe still with you?
Yes, it's around here. Somewhere. Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead. Send shivers down her spine.
It's hard getting used to the sight of corpses.
It's more than that. I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves, yet unable to do so. This one man, he even ate parts of his suit, trying to survive.
Il y a des cadavres partout. Ah, mais là, lui, il s'en fout un peu, là, ce robot-là. J'ai le goût d'essayer d'aller le pogner, mais il sauve tout le temps. Je peux même pas aller ici, en plus. Ah oui, je peux. Il bouge même pas. Ah, je vais désactiver là, le bouclier.
The field is no longer a problem.
Meaning?
Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
Il est passé où le petit robot? Ah, on peut monter ici.
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
Quoi? Oui, j'ai compris là, le cargo, mais... Ok, je pouvais pas interagir. Et merde. Ça-tu marché ou... Ah, ok.
All good.
On voit rien.
I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you...
I just worry that we might spread this threat. And the tragedy of one planet becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention, all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic.
Non.
Some mechanical flies. Humanity survived worse.
And you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure? We were clueless just a moment ago. We've only just begun to understand what's going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you, we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
Ah, moi je suis de la même avis que Yasna, man. Les mouches là, je veux rien savoir des mouches. C'est ça, c'est des shurikens.
I must admit, they look amazing.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
What? No way. On fait quoi? Dépêche-toi là! On va fermer la porte. Non, non, on a des mouches partout. What the heck? Ben, on voit rien. Mais comment ça qu'on se fait attaquer d'un coup comme ça par les mouches? Ils sont appelés un champ magnétique. Oh nice, on a la suite.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Oh shit! They're alive. These bushes. Something's flying out of them. It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
Et comment qu'on l'a fait pour perdre la mémoire?
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us? We're getting killed anyway.
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I must see how many times already.
What? On s'est téléporté?
The fourth time, if I counted correctly. But I'm not planning another.
The first 4 weren't planned either.
At least we learnt the truth about this planet. And the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure our people. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Jasna.
Y'a pas de ballon.
Hey! Something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait ici? On s'est fait attaquer par des mouches? On s'est fait téléporter.
We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Écoute, je vais essayer.
Maybe that won't be necessary. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker...
No. I can see them with my own eyes. 2 of them, even.
2 people. Alive.
Huh? Where did they go?
What?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
Are you sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor...
I know what I saw. 2 people alive. Some of them survived.
And you're going to look for them.
Yes. I'm glad we understand each other, sir.
Ah, je comprends qu'est-ce qui se passe.
Focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is
Ah, ok, non, c'est pas fait de téléporter, là. On
Thank
s'est
you.
crash ici, finalement. On s'est crashé ici. On a tombé de là, on a tombé là. Ok.
Quite all right. I had you worrying again, didn't I?
Well, please don't mind me. I won't turn grey a second time in my life.
Oh, là. Ok, je peux descendre par là.
You know what, sir? That whole incident at the start of my journey.
Yes, I remember.
I got badly hurt back then. And I damaged the radio.
And you lost your memory.
The thing is, it wasn't the real cause. There were bushes there too. Remember, sir? Just after the fall, the same black cloud of flies gathered above me. They subjected my brain to an electromagnetic field.
Yes, now that's what you suspect.
I know it. The memory of that event came back to me.
So it was the flies all along, in the case of our crew as well.
Yes. And that antimat in the tunnels and the whole convoy. It happened to all of them.
Moi, je pense qu'on hallucine, en fait, là, les personnes qu'on a vues. Un peu comme Crota, man. Quand on l'a vu dans la grotte, là, Crota, là. C'était pas lui, en fait. Mais là, ça roulait tout seul, là. On l'a vu bouger tout seul. Y'a pas personne. C'est un bug ou... Pour m'aider à y aller? Je pense que... Ah, ok, non, attends, je pense que c'est lui qui me l'a rapporté. Genre, je pense qu'il peut le contrôler à distance, je suis pas sûr. D'après moi. Bon. On peut descendre ici.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
C'était où le ballon? Là, je vois rien. Il y a le ballon. Ok, le ballon, c'est ça. Il est encore plus loin.
I'm getting close to this fallen balloon.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just, in my mind it sounded like the title of some Renaissance painting.
The fallen balloon of Regis.
Yes, exactly. I found the recorder.
The fallen recorder of Regis.
Please stop.
Et voilà. On appuie sur le bouton. Oh, qu'est-ce qu'on a ici?
From the top. Let's see.
Parking.
The balloon goes up. You can see the immediate surroundings of the base.
Ça, on a déjà été là, je crois.
They're operating at full capacity. The base is active. I didn't see that from below. They parked several vehicles on top of a nearby hill. The balloon is moving away from the base.
Which direction?
Approximately south. It found some water reservoirs. Many of them. Rocks, water, sand.
Anything noteworthy?
C'est tout?
No, not really. No people, units, nor significant changes in the surroundings.
Rien là ici.
The balloon's completing its loop. It seems quieter at the base. But there's still a few people. They're grouping up. 12 people gathered in the square, next to the vehicles. 2 vehicles that weren't there before.
Ils s'en vont.
There are no vehicles. There's no one. They must have set off towards their old base.
Or to the ship?
The subsequent shots are similar to each other. They show an empty base. There are actually quite a few of these.
Après ça, ça va être nous qui est arrivé.
Oh. Captured the moment I entered the base. And it's empty again. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was on my way to the convoy by then.
So we won't find out anything else.
C'est cool ça, je trouve ça nice.
Wait, you're wrong. Someone was in the base. A man.
So he's real after all.
I knew it. I told you.
That you did. Please forgive my doubt. But where is this man now? And can we expect any more?
I think he's near the base. Judging by the last slide, the Alliance must have a hideout there.
Je sais c'est où.
Back, I guess.
Nice. Pourquoi il est loin de même, mon rover? Il est à côté. T'es sérieux, là? Quelqu'un qui l'a déplacé? Je pense qu'il y a un bug avec ça. Merci de m'avoir fait marcher. Connard.
Hello, Doctor. Decades of space travel have instilled a certain conviction in me. I think people can be more dangerous and deceitful than anything else we may encounter on our journey.
I know that. Sometimes I think the presence of humans is the worst thing that happened in space. Or to space, even.
Why do you insist on seeking them out?
Oh.
Because I also believe in human goodness.
Pourquoi c'est skippé?
Oh, that probe again.
Is it right near the base, within range of the control center?
Affirmative.
Ah, c'est poche, ça skip les dialogues.
And?
Do you expect me to rummage through the enemy's equipment? Again?
Well, in my opinion, the more we learn while delaying our encounter with the Alliance, the better. So, what will it be, Doctor?
Agreed. I'm curious to see what it's recorded. Especially since it witnessed what happened to the convoy. I could have spent countless days in this base and still not discovered their hideout. And it's right above my head. All I needed to do was look up.
So this means there's a view of the entire base from up there.
I'll confirm when I get there. But I know what's on your mind, sir. I could have been under surveillance ever since I arrived here.
Don't turn off your tracker. Maybe it'll give you a slight advantage before meeting them.
Ok, attends une minute là. Trop d'affaires qui se passent en même temps là. Il y a le petit robot là-bas, je pense que je pouvais récupérer ses données, je suis pas sûr. Et voilà. On va aller voir si on peut récupérer ses données. Je pense qu'il est atterri à quelque part. Est-ce que tu... Non. Non, tant pis. Ok, désolé. Ah, mais il y a un spot de parking. Attends. Je pense que c'est le rover qui était trop loin. Fait que je pense que je vais pouvoir le récupérer avec ma caméra ici. Écoute, je vais essayer, ok? On perd à rien, là, anyway. C'est un jeu d'exploration et d'investigation. Ok, on va l'essayer. Non, c'était pas ici, c'était où? Ici. Oh, c'est lequel qui était loin? Je pense que c'était le deuxième. Ouais!
Let's meet this probe. I'll bring it to the ground.
Yeah, je le savais. Nice.
Ha! Got it down.
Yeah! On va aller voir. Je sais pas hein, s'il y a encore quelqu'un là-bas, je pense pas. Ah, je trouve ça